Assalamualaikum. We are building authentication with the Django and Flutter. Now I will and we did it only for login. Now I will create backend for our sign up. Okay, then I will use this form. You can find it on my GitHub. I will give you link in the description section. Now here I have to change some name. Here I will change and come back to you again. Okay, now I have changed the forget password and register now, and I will go to register now page. And if I come here, I can see there is nickname, email, password, and confirm password. I will fix those, and I will come back to you. So this is our field: nickname, email, password, confirm password, and register. And I will I'm going to see what Django require to register. So I built the backend here in my previous tutorial, and now if we see user slash, and it will say auth slash register. I built this backend on my previous tutorial. Okay, if I go to here we can see to register we need username. It is not compulsory. Email, password, confirm password, first name, last name, and nickname. And here we do not have to give first name, last name, but we can give the nickname only, and that is it. So we will give them email, password, confirm password, and nickname. Let us see if it is working or not. Email 1@email.com, simple name, example name, and I will give the password 321. Okay, just for now, if I post here, it needs first name and last name. Those fields are required. So what I do not need I do not want to give first name and last name, so I will cancel the serializer, new register serializer. Here I will skip the first name and last name. Okay, and this is it. Now if now if I check here on post, make a post. Okay, unique constants failed. No, I just refresh it. It is a recurring username, but I do not need want to give them the username. Okay, I think we give username is field none, user model username field give it none. None. Account model username field none. Email verification, yes, email verification. Account email email verification, confirm, get false, yes. Account unique email true, account, and we do not need unique username. So what we can do is that we just, here is the model, yes, and it is saying we need unique username. We can just override the username here in the model. We can overwrite it. Okay, we can override the username equal models.jar field, and we can make it unique is equal to false, unique equal to false. And what it will do, it will say to our database that our username is not unique anymore, so it will not give us the error. Okay, so now we have to run migration, because as we change the model python manage.py make migrations, and we python manage.py migrate. Yes, now if I try to log in, register, it will not give us the error. So email one address, and now we pass the password. The password was POI. Okay, confirm password here, and the nickname is simple name. And now here we have successfully registered to our account. Yeah, and now we want to add this backend with this front end. Okay, with Django to Flutter, and to do this, you saw in on my previous tutorial how we add the login. So here at first we need this endpoint. Okay, we need this endpoint, and this endpoint is, okay, at first we will go to our front end. Here is it front end. Here this is the API, Auth API. This is the base URL, and we will move this base URL to this constant folder so that we can get it from everywhere. And now yes, this is user auth. Okay, user auth, get user. Okay, this is okay. We need to register user. Okay, now to register user we need we will return an user. When we are registering, we will return an user, but how? This is the user, but how? So we have to run get user. Okay, yes, we have to run get user, but we will say register user, but it is not the first step, it is the second step. It is our second step. First step is we want this token when we are registering. So before getting the user, this is the we need token. Okay, to get token we need this URL. So endpoint var URL, and we will not write this on, but yes, we need URL, and URL is base URL /user/auth not user. This time it will be auth/registration. This is the registration, and this is registration. this is the endpoint of registration, and we will pass the endpoint here to http.get. And now we will not request get, we will request post. This is the post method. Okay, http.post, post, and here inside post we will we will not pass a token or header, because we are getting the header, we are getting token for the first time, so we cannot send them header. What we will send them our registration data. Okay, we will body, and this body is a map of string and string. Okay, so map of string and string, okay, string and string, and here we will pass the data equal, and we need pass the data body. So here we will data, therefore, and what data we are passing this raw data, and the raw data is this field. Okay, and here you can see this is the field, and we will pass the field here. Okay, and here we will pass username, not username, we will keep it empty, so we will not send username here. We'll send email, password, confirm password, and nickname. Okay, so here is we will send those things. String, okay, string, email. Okay, email, will then send unique password, word, confirm password, and we will send the nickname. Okay, and here we will, so this is the email, this is the password, this is the confirm password, and this is the nickname. Now yes, here we will pass those data, and after passing those data we will get a response, and the response is this is the response we will get. So imagine we will get this response, okay. We have to decode the key from to JSON. Okay, JSON, and after decoding it, we will get a field like this one, and from that we will get token by string token equal JSON key. By keyword we will get token from the JSON which is decoding from the response. So this is the token, and from the token we will then ask for user. Previously we built this API for getting user. We'll use this API to get our user and return the user here. So user equal get user. From here we will pass, and this is an asynchronous method, so we'll await for the response, and we'll pass the token here, and it is saying it will send and nullable. It is nullable, so first we will check if var a equal this one. We will check if var a equal this one. If a not equal null, if a not equal null. Only when it is not null we will get user. We will assign the user to the user, and then we will return, when then only then we will return user, else we will return null. Okay, that is it. But there is something such as we will not get the response all the time, because this response all the time, because when the verification is failed or the authentication registration is failed, it will send us such as the email is used, or the confirm password and password is not matched, etc. So it will give us exception data, such suppose if I refresh it, you can see it will send us error, such as we have used this email right before. So if I want to register again with this email, it will send us email user is already registered. So this type of error it will send us. So we have to show the error when it is not getting token. Okay, so we'll check if it we need to send make it more complex, such as here is the JSON decode. We'll get the JSON, and if it has any key and JSON, now we will ask for if JSON dot contains, and this JSON is a map. Okay, we can assign it as a map, and JSON dot contains key, any key, like if it is containing key, we will return the user, and this is that is not problem, that is. But if it is not returning key, so we will return the user. Okay, if it is returning key, then we will return a user, and if it is not a returning key, or else if it is not containing any key, it is containing such other things like email, password, error, like that. Email, if it is containing an email, or if it is containing password, like that, containing password, we will return what we will return. We will return JSON, and JSON will return email, and it is inside a list. So here for password, the same thing we will do. We will return the password and the 0 to first error, send the first error to the user, and the returning is not user anymore, it is dynamic. So in the register page, here the register page, when we are registering, this is registering submission, the submission and register button. The register button, this is the register button, confirm button, and it do not have on tap. Yes, it has on tap. Yeah, this is the on tap method. So on tap, this is asynchronous, must be asynchronous. So register user we will pass the email Now we are registering user. It need email, nickname, password, and confirm password. So we will get this 4th thing now. So we need controller, 4 controller for it. So we will convert it to a stateful wizard. We need 4 controller. Controller email, controller now we need email, nickname, password, and password too. So all these are controller. And we'll pass this controller to the buttons and nickname controller, email controller. And this is confirm password controller and email controller dot value. Nickname controller dot value. Confirm password controller dot value. Sorry, the dot text, not value dot text is the right one. Okay, now and we will get and return from the forward. We'll await for the return, and we will check if it is user or not, like the login page. Here we was checking for response, and we are getting this response. We are checking is it is string or not, is it is user or not, and we can apply this same thing for here. We'll copy from the login page and paste it to our registration page, and it needs auth response, and auth response is this A, and it needs the user, and the user is okay. Now it needs the block, Flutter block. Okay, and when he will get he gets the user, it will take me to the user page. Okay, now if we restart and restart, if we restart now, we will check how, and yes, so nickname is @gmail.com. .com and password is p my password is not okay. Password is and we should make it off secure. And we'll paste this off secure to our of secure text, and it is not nullable, it default is false. And when we are for confirm password and password, we will make off true. Now if we now the password is okay. Now if we register, we will see what is happening now. Bad request is registration. So why bad request? Why this is a bad request? We should check it, and we will get we have sent post request, but why it is bad request? Now it is saying not found. User auth registration not found. But if suppose but this is the URL. So we can't. This is the post request, and we are sending object dynamic, and it is saying a bad request. Okay, we didn't send email here. Okay, this is email nickname, but why it is bad request? And we can check the response here. Though we print res.body, and if we try again, the bad request is email our user is already registered with the email. Okay, and we didn't get the error because such you should also print the response code. Status code. The status code is 400. So if it is null, okay, we have got it. So if it is the status code is not 2000, else You'll see if it is 400, then what will happen, then this will happen. If it is 400, then we will check if it contains email or not, password or not. Okay, and JSON, yes, JSON is okay. Now if we restart, no, not restart, just we'll send it. Oh, user is already registered with the email address. Okay, now we can change the email and send it for registration. It has get key and it do not it gets give me response key 201. So we have to make it and condition that if the response code is not only 200 but also 201. Okay, so if it is 200 and 201, then we can register. So 6 email 6 and we will register, and successfully we have registered to the to here. And if we just view the home page and view the nickname, our nickname, here is the home page, and we print the nickname user.nickname. We are not getting nickname here. We can get nickname by editing this one. Suppose we can get here seek nickname, and we will pass the nickname. And if we just restart, and okay, why they are asking me for login again? Because we have login to our account. So email 6@email.com, password is P0IMNB321. So okay, make it 1. Okay, now we need a nickname. So not user dot nickname. So they are not getting us nickname. So how to get nickname? So to get nickname, we should change the serializer here, not this serializer. We will get go where we will print a response. If we visit the documentary of because before visiting documentary, we just see the /user. Okay, /user admin /user. We are hitting the end to the endpoint to endpoint. We are hitting get user. We are hitting to this endpoint Auth /user, and this endpoint is giving us DJ REST framework. DJ REST framework. So this is REST auth. And if we visit the documentation, here they will say how to configure the backend. Here you can see the REST serializer. We have modified it. Registration serializer. We have modified it. REST auth serializer. REST serializer. And there are many more functions like not authentication. We can modify user. How to modify user serializer? So we are getting user from this endpoint, and we are getting username, first name and last name, and we cannot get the serializer here because REST framework are not giving us the user details serializer. The user details serializer are given by Auth. We are all Auth user serializer given by Auth, and we will edit the thing in the Auth. Here Auth we will and the REST framework is a REST framework depend on this Auth. If we visit configuration, we can see the variables, what they do. Okay, I am sorry, and the user serializer are not given from Auth. It is given by this REST auth serializer. Here you can see the REST user detail serializer is set on this value user detail serializer under REST auth serializer. And if we move to our Django project inside settings.py, here is the REST auth serializer. Inside it is given by this value, and the user detail serializer is, and user detail serializer is, this is the user detail serializer, and we will edit this one and make our own serializer. We will replace this serializer with our own serializer. So at first we will import the user detail serializer from Django restart.view import user details. Here we will say from import user details serializer, and we will make our new user detail serializer, and it will depend on the old serializer, and we'll pass it and we will check what they did. And here this is it. This is the user detail serializer and the default user detail serializer. It is getting from default user serial, and here inside it what they are doing, they are getting username, nickname, and their fields, extract field, their model, user model, and they are using this field. So what we can do, we can say class meta. Okay, here this in here we will say class meta will model equal, and we can say get user model model equal okay, where we was here user model. Okay, model equal user model, we can just say model equal user model, and if I elds fields equal, we can pass here what is the user model? User model is What is the user model? User model is this on the user model. This is the user model. Actually this is the user model. Okay, we will take the user model and we'll assign the user model in the top here with our user model. And now if we can see they are using email, password, and this is the user details serializer. They are using first name, last name, primary key, email. Okay, so we will also pass here first name, it's okay, email, first name, last name, and primary key. And we will also add an extra field, that is nickname, last name, the order is not, and that is it. And we will also add there an primary key, PK. Okay, so PK here in Dart we are getting in under user model we are taking ID token, username, first name, last name, and email, first name, last name, and okay. So as we are also facing the username, we can add here also a username field, but we are skipping the username though. So here this is our new serializer, and it is saying that there is no user details serializer. So yes, this is default user details serializer, and this is come from author, is coming from author serializer. So here inside this author, not author view, we will say author serializers. Okay, and yeah, that is it. And now no, okay, now we will assign this new serializer to our settings. Inside these settings we will assign our new serializer. Yes, and yes, that is it. Now if we reload, we should get the user, but we are not getting the user because we have to log in again. But we need to save the key in our Flutter app. So to save the key inside our app, we need okay, here we are saving our key. If we check this auth, user auth, we are saving our key token to the database. Here when we are getting the token, we are saving the token inside the box by assigning that we are token to our Hive box, and we will do the same thing to this registration. We'll save the token to our Hive box. Okay, now if we have the token on our Hive box, we will open the Hive box on our we'll open the Hive box on the on main.dart. We are moving to sign in page. Before moving to sign in page, we will wrap it with a future builder. Okay, future builder feature builder inside, and we will snapshot. And before moving to feature builder, we will add this hive box, and in this token we have to import this token box. This is the constant variable we assign to our constant.dart, and after, if the snapshot.has data, snapshot.has data, if this snapshot.has data, then we will check if data is not null, else it will return to center and circular progress indicator. Okay, now fine, we will get if it has data, and if the data is not null, and if snapshot.data not equal null, if it is not null, then we will return to sign in page. If it is not null, we will go to home page. We will go to home page. Before moving home page, we should assign the user to our hive box. So if the token is not null, and if the token is not null, we will ask for user here, inside here. If the token is not null, we will wrap it with another feature builder. So we will wrap it with another feature builder. And we will another snapshot, and if it is null, we will go to sign in page, and if it has error, has error, here we have to pass else. If it has had error, we return to sign in page. And now we here in this new feature builder will return a user, and we are not sure we are getting user or not. So before that, what we will do, we will get user. We run this function, and we need this token, and we will get the token from snapshot.data. Okay, and this data is not null. Okay, sorry, not, it is we'll test it later. So this data is in hive box. This data is a box. This data is a box. Not now. If it has data, so we have the box. If it has data, it has the box, and when we have the box, we will check for. We have the box. We will assign that var box equals snapshot.data, and when we have the box, we will bot.get by the token, and this box is nullable. So if and this is the var token equal, and if the token is not null, we will ask for user to get user, and if the token is null, then we will go to sign in page. So if the token is not null, we will get for user. And if the and now if snapshot has data, and if it has data, then we'll move to home page, else we will return to login page, else it is we will return and circular progress indicator again. And if the data is null, if snapshot dot data equal not equal null, then we will return to home page, else we will return to login page. This is a login page. The authentication, so that is it. Yeah, now if we refresh, if we hot restart now, we will say we are logged in. Now we do not have to log in all the time anymore, or repeat, but we are not getting the nickname. Okay, if we go to our admin panel, if we move to our admin panel, we admin slash, if we log in here, we can see the user accounts. Okay, we have to change, make a little change to our model. Here inside model user, we have to return a string def underscore str, return a string, and we'll return, and we do not have username nickname, we return str string of self dot id. Okay, now if we refresh, we will get something visible, and this is the user for email 6, and this is the user for email 5, and we are using email 4. This is user for email 2, and we are using email 1. And if it has no username, first name, last name, and we assign nickname, but where is the nickname? This is the, and it has the nickname, but we are not getting any nickname. But why? This is an question. Why we are not getting nickname? So we asking for nickname, but they are not getting me the nickname. So there is a problem inside our JSON. From JSON we said we need nickname, but if we print the JSON and restart again, we can see what they are giving. They are giving me nickname, but we are not getting this nickname. Nickname. We should get nickname here, but it is saying that the nickname is null. Inside this home, we passed a nickname. So what is the error? Why user qubit? Okay, I got it. So what we should do when we are getting user, so here inside this main.dart, when we are getting user, you see we have snapshot has data is not null. We are going to moving to our home page, and here is the change. The change is user equal context dot snapshot dot data. And now when the user is snapshot dot data, we will say context dot read, and this is will read user qubit, and when we will emit the user, so the user will be everywhere inside our app. So if we now check for user, yes, now it is working. Yes, finally we have done the authentication completely, but we also need logout. So inside this documentation of DJREST Auth, they have the endpoint of logout, and here is the endpoint for logout. And for logout, if we need for logout, this is the endpoint for logout. And so for in our case the logout is auth user slash auth slash in our case user slash auth slash logout is our endpoint. Okay, so we make the logout function inside the auth API. Here the logout is logout also user auth get user. That is fine. We will make our endpoint logout. The logout will go log out, and we will move to not user, we will move to logout. We will pass the token, and it is not I am not sure it is get method or post method. If we can hit here, and we can see this is an get method. Logout is an get method. Yes, this is get method, and logout is an get method, and we will get it, and we will pass the header or body. We will not get any user, we will get void. We will return nothing for logout, void, and yeah, that is it. And there is no return for logout. And we will pass the logout inside home in our action outline button inside here. We will pass the text log out, and we will call logout, and we have to pass token here, and asynchronous. We remember we have user, and under user we have token, to user dot token. Okay, one thing we forget to do is that one thing we forget to do, I think we do not have token, because when we are logging in from home, inside home, okay main.dart. So inside main.dart we have user, we have get user, but we do not have token inside the user, because these user details do not give us a user token. So the token, we have to assign the token inside the user by for user dot token. From here user dot token is equal token. We should assign it in here, so that we can get the user token in our user token. And when we are getting the logout button, we should and it is not okay. We should set the text here on the home page. Text is logout, but it is not white style. And when they are logging out, when they are logging out, we will wait for logout, and we will move navigate out of context dot push and remove until we force them to move to a login page. So then what is the name of login page? Sign in page. Okay, and what it takes, it is why it is error push. Okay, not login page, we will return material page route. Real page route. Inside builder we context and we did return login page. Okay, sorry, inside builder we did a mistake. Okay, now now when we restart we are getting user, and here is the logout, and if we log out, yes, we are log out. And if we try to log in, refresh the app again, you can see we are unable to log in. Why we are not unable to log in? Auth user logout is 404. Why this is 404? Okay, let us check why 404. 405. Okay, registration logout. Okay, logout. Should we make this post request? We should print the response. We have two more things. Yes, successful logout. We should make response post request here, and we are successfully logged out from our app. And now if we refresh and we try to log in, we will not able to log in again. Okay, I think we should not return circular percentage indicator. Okay, the error snapshot.has data and else. Okay, I think we should return sign in page here. So yes, that is it. And we should also return sign in page. I think when we do not have the token, what they will do, they will again okay, now okay, now if we check again admin panel, we log in as user admin. This is the user, and we log into this user, and the email is, we will take this email, and if we try to log in, okay, email.com. If we try to log in for password, yeah, we have successfully logged in, and now if we refresh here, okay, and that is it. It is working. So here our authentication with Django and Flutter ends, or no, not ending now, because we have more thing, like we need email verification. We need email verification and forget password to set to our app. So we will end here or not, we'll see it later. So the tutorial end here today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.